Today we are making Ibiza house. What is that? I'm not sure, I sort of made it up, but it's all about the vibe. We're gonna make this deep house track that you would listen to on like an Ibiza beach party. We are also gonna be sampling some old music for this track, so we're gonna get some vocals and some other sounds from that as well. So let's get started. I just like to get a nice groovy beat first, and then we can add more ideas to it. So I set the BPM to 120, so like a slower deep house track, and then we have this kick. It's from my sample pack platform, Staple Sounds, where you only pay once and you get access to all of my current and future sample packs forever. So all of the samples I'm using are from there. Let's add it in. Then we add a clap, a simple one, and a little snare. And one more pre-shifted clap. Also, side note, we have the swing enabled at 20%. That makes everything a bit more groovy and offbeat, which is perfect for house music. Next thing we add is an open hi-hat. And then some percussion. We have this one, panned to the right, and then this one, panned to the left. That way you have more of a stereo feel in the whole track, so not everything is in the middle, and you have more space for other sounds as well. So the rhythm is simple. Just goes like this. And in the whole track, it sounds like this. One thing I did with the percussion, which is a bit odd, but I actually sidechained it. So I put a Kickstart plugin on it to sidechain it. You can do this with gross beat, like going to gross beat, repeater presets and choosing sidechain. It works, but Kickstart plugin is a little bit better. And I also removed the low frequencies from the percussion, so it's not too muddy. So to make this beat even more like groovy and beach housey, I added some shakers. So it's this top loop, which is hi-hats and shakers. And it is also sidechained just as the percussion. Really pulls this together. And the last but not least, I added some more percussion. Just like that. And then we have this nice groovy drum beat. And when I say this is like Ibiza house, it's to sort of inspire me when creating the song. So it's good to imagine like a vibe for the song before creating it. That way you know what direction to take when choosing sounds and making melodies. So since this is Ibiza, I thought shakers and like little percussions fit well for this beach vibe. So that's what we have right now. Now let's actually add the sample that I mentioned at the beginning. So since I want to sample an old track, we're going to be using Tracklib, the sponsor of today's video, because Tracklib is an online record store for sampling. There is a huge catalog of tracks that you can sample, from really old tracks to new stuff. And once you sample it, you can actually get a license for it and use it in your own tracks that you release on Spotify or wherever. So to search for my sample, I'm going to go to tracks, and I want songs with multi-tracks where the individual instruments are separated, and I'm looking for something with vocals as well. So right off the bat, you can see tons of tracks with vocals where you can get the vocals by themselves. Oh, your left leg with pride, yeah. And you also got the BPM and the key right here as well. I got the wagon, Papa got to push some too. So the track that I found is this one called Dancing to the Beat from 1969. And this one has the multi-tracks, so you can separate the instruments. So I use the vocals, of course. And I also decided to use these horns. So if you want to check out Tracklib, click the link below and you'll get a 30-day free trial and 15 download credits, so you can get 15 samples for free. So check it out, link is below. And now let's get back to FL Studio. So first, let me just show you how to work with the samples. One thing that you want to do right away is set them to the right BPM. So this is 117, it says it on the track. So you just double click it, right click on time, auto detect, and type in BPM 117. Then you can do E3 generic, and this will fit to your desired BPM. If we go to like 183, dancing to the music, dancing to the beat, the way you move around, it's still gonna fit. So ideally, you wanna choose a sample that is close to the BPM you are working with at your track. Another thing you wanna do is select the part you're actually gonna use, which for me is mostly this part. Dancing to the music, dancing to the beat. So I'm gonna cut it up just by clicking the slice tool, slicing before and after the part that I wanna use. It doesn't have to be precise. And then click on this and make unique as sample. So when you do that, you're actually gonna cut the sample and it's gonna be just the part that you selected. So that's some basic stuff to set up when working with samples. Now let's actually add the sample to the whole song and make sure it's correctly aligned. Another thing that I'm gonna do that is a bit unusual, I'm gonna sidechain the vocal. So for the effects on the vocal, I removed the low frequencies, added a little bit of reverb, but I also added the kickstart plugin again, so it's sort of pumping every time the kick hits. I think it works well in house genre, so that's what I went with, and it sounds like this. I think it results in a better mix and the vocal is sort of part of the whole song. It's not like sticking out. Anyways, now that we have the vocal, we need a bass. So for the bass, I'm using this sound from Nexus called House Organ. The classic old school house sound. And I went with a simple melody like this. So when creating the melody for Deep House track, you don't really need anything too crazy. So a simple rhythm and basically like two notes. We have D sharp and then F sharp and some filler notes in here as well. And I also layered it with this sound, which is from Staple Sounds. It just adds a little bit more of those high harmonics. So yeah, we got a really nice dance groove going. Now let's actually use the other part of the sample, which is the horns. So I cut them up like this. We got the... and then the long one. And of course, as you can hear, I added some reverb on them. So we got quite a bit of reverb and the kickstart plugin again. Feel free to use gross beat. So everything is sidechained and sort of like pumping. And it sounds like this in the song. So yeah, adds a little bit more life to the whole song. Some extra things that you want to add are some effects, of course. So I got white noise, simple as that, and some downsweep. Again, that just fills up the mix a little bit more, makes it sort of more uplifting and energetic. So that's our first drop. And in the second one, I decided to add a melody as well. So in the second one, I changed the bass a little bit. So it starts the same. But then we actually make the progression longer. So we sort of move forward with the song. So it's always great to have this repetitive bass in this type of house music. Nothing wrong with that, but I always loved when later in the song the bass melody sort of evolved into something more. And I also layered it with a piano. I used this piano from Nexus called Piano Stack, but also a good one is called Ibiza. But you just have to disable some of the layers in that piano to make it sound better. So here's the piano chords, and these are pretty much the same as the bass, even though it doesn't look like it. But what you do, you just copy the bass and add it to the piano, and then create simple chords. And if you don't know how to create simple chords, just go to Stamp Tool and choose a chord, major or minor. Those are the simple chord shapes that you can use every time. And I also decided to lower it by an octave, but then take the middle notes of my chords, hold Control and arrow up to put them octave higher. So that's still the same chord, it just inversed. So if you do this for all the notes, you end up with this piano. And you can move the notes up or down depending on what you want and to get the desired sound that you want. So then we have the bass and the piano. So now let's add the melody. So for the melody, I'm using this sound from Nexus, which is actually my favorite sound in Nexus. This EDM nylon guitar and it's my favorite because you can play it like this. Or you can play it louder and then it creates this effect. So that's why I play with the velocity right here. So then we have this. You You can note how the melody doesn't change, but the chords do. That makes the melody feel different in the second part, even though it's the same melody, but when the chords change, it sort of affects the melody as well. Anyways, now let's play it with the drums and the rest of the sounds. And I also decided to use another part of the vocal here, which is this one. And now let me show you the arrangement. So this is my final result right here, and I'm gonna show you an arrangement, which is way more important than you think, so I don't want you to skip this, and I'm gonna show you some effects as well. So the first one is here. So we start like this. So you can hear the high pass effect, which is super useful for build-ups. And the way you do it, you just go to parametric EQ, you go to type high pass, and you move this around, right? We automate this knob right here, create automation clip, and then go from a higher position like this to the very bottom to sort of disable the effect. That way we can create a nice build-up like we have here. So removing the bass from the build-up is a great idea, because in the drop you introduce the bass back in, and this way the drop hits a lot more than it would without it. So I also have this drum fill, which is also affected by the build-up effect. It's a really nice transition into the whole drop, and then we use it again to introduce the melody. And one more thing to note is that I don't play the whole bass, I just play this part of it. That creates tension. So that's what you want to do in the build-up, create tension. So that's my build-up number one. And here it is in the second one. We add the melody. This time the melody actually comes in through a filter, which is a low pass filter. So you go to type low pass. That way, first you have the lower frequencies and no high frequencies, and you start introducing the high frequencies slowly. So that's what we did with the melody. So then it slowly sort of filters in. So it's not like abrupt. So then we remove the melody and just go with the vocal. And there we have it. That's our arrangement. So now let's actually preview the finished result. And don't forget to check out Tracklib to sample some cool tracks and actually release those tracks with a license. And also check out Staple Sounds, where you can find my sample packs. Now let's have a listen to the finished result. Enjoy! And hey guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this Ibiza house, which is now a thing officially. And make sure to check out Tracklib, get your free trial and 15 free credits so you can sample 15 tracks. And if you want to get access to my sample packs, which I use, you can do so. Link is below as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.